www.DESIblitz.com.
Made in India, एक प्यारा सोनिया, एक दिल चाहिए that's made in India. Hi, I'm Alisha Chinai. You might have guessed that by now, and you're watching me on DESIblitz.com. I'm essentially a Mumbai girl, very much born and brought up in Bombay. I started my career way back with the Indian adaptation of a Broadway musical called Evita, and I sang a song on stage, which of course, got me a standing ovation, after which I got, a contract with HMV in those days. And then I recorded my earlier albums, Jadoo, Alisha, Baby Doll. I've always been lucky because I've maintained two parallel careers. I've had a solo album career as a pop singer, as a pop artist, and that gives me my identity as Alisha made in India. But playback singing is also very essential in India because that's how you reach out to the masses, When I made the transition in those days from Sexy Sexy to a new avatar of Made in India, oh my God, it just, hit the roof. It became an anthem, it was a trendsetter because it was a completely new sound. And then, of course, Kajrare. I mean, it was a qawwali, completely modernized qawwali, which again became a path-breaking song and an anthem again for Bollywood. So I think each time it's also because I don't do an overkill, I don't sing so much that I myself get, sort of burnt out. So I think it's nice in a way. I guess, as an artist, one tends to get a little burnt out. One wants to do different things, take a little departure, away from doing Bollywood soundtracks and, solo albums, which I have been doing. And even in my earlier albums, I have, kind of co-composed and written quite a few of my lyrics. But this time, I think I have more confidence to do it on my own. So I wanted to produce it, compose it, and write the whole song myself. And that's what I've done. And I think in English. So the whole song is essentially in English, which I hope to cross over to mainstream. So I guess that is what it is essentially designed for.
You're also working on an album with Sunny and Anand from XXL Productions. What is the concept behind the album?
Essentially, these are the same songs that I've composed and written, and they're playing and arranging it for me, producing it for me. So we're working, together as a team with Sunny, Untitled Productions, of course, with Hits, Hitesh. And so it's Sunny, Anand, and Hits. We're all, I guess, geared up for success.
What advice would you give to young, up-and-coming musical talents?
I think the bottom line is, of course, they've got to understand that they have to have talent, above all, and to recognize that. And then to focus on it, and, once you focus and you're really geared up to kind of do everything you have in your, might to kind of hang in there and get there and make your dreams come true, you will make it, and it's not very far. You must really have to dream big and make it happen for yourself.
The album Made in India, as you mentioned, created history, selling 5 million copies worldwide. How was it like collaborating with Badugi?
Well, it was great because, Bidu has been an international composer right from Tina Charles to Kung Fu Fighting, and he's produced so many fabulous, albums, even Disco Divane with Nazia Hassan, he launched them. And so it was like a dream come true, to do Made in India. And of course, initially we were worried, because I was not sure. I was like, either this becomes a really big chart buster or it's going to sink. And thank God for it.
What is your favorite holiday destination?
London, of course. I swear to you, it really is. I always, it has all the best, it's very charming. I love, the whole feel of the city. The people are very sincere. I love, the English way of life. I love Marouche and I love my Zuma, and I love just the whole quaintness and charm about, the way of life here. It's just beautiful. There's a lot of character in the city. It's a big hubbub, very cosmopolitan, and it's exciting, and it's also very close to my heart because I made, recorded Made in India here. So I feel every time I come to London and I record tracks, it becomes mega big. So I'm like, this is my lucky place.
What is the difference between singing for the film industry and the music industry?
Well, a film song is essentially just based on a film situation, and it's more a performance and an enact, to enact that performance while you're recording the track. You don't really have any creative input in it except, what you're singing, because it's already composed and written by the lyric writer. So you just go in there, sing your song and come away. But when you're doing, a solo track, it's an expression, it's a statement. It's a story you're telling about some experience in your life with a song, through a song. So there is a lot of artistic gratification. And then there's the attitude, there's the whole Alisha thing coming out in there. It's the personality of the artist coming through in that, So I think that's the whole difference.
What's the biggest challenge you've had to overcome in life?
Well, I think the last 3-4 years, when my dad was unwell, fighting cancer, and, the whole experience, to feel that kind of loss, I mean, to know that, oh my God, this is very serious and I have to be there for him. Everything else was put on hold because that was most important to me.
What is in the pipeline for Alisha Chinai?
I don't know. I just like surprises. So I think at the moment, as I said, I am still working on this whole production where I've composed and written the songs and wanting to cross over to mainstream. I want my music to be heard not just by Indians everywhere, but, by people everywhere, anywhere in the world who understands the music I sing. मेरी अंगड़ाई ना टूटे तू आजा, मेरी अंगड़ाई ना टूटे तू आजा, कजरा रे मेरी कारे कारे नैना.